Hey everyone, Amber here. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys how I'm going to be putting together a loaded envelope. So if you caught my last video, I kind of explained in it that I asked my Instagram followers what they would like to see me create, and it was between an envelope flipbook and a loaded envelope. The envelope flipbook won, but I had a handful of people message me and ask if I would still make the loaded envelope because they really wanted to see it. And I had so much fun making the flipbook, and I haven't made a loaded envelope in a long time, so I thought, why not? And now I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm gonna put it together. So with all that out of the way, you can see here I already have the envelope made. I just used the We Are Memory Keepers 123 punch board to make the envelope itself, as well as the liner that's inside. So that tool is like super useful. If you don't have it, you should totally think about getting it because it does it all. So yeah, so my envelope measures 5 by 5, and I just thought that was like a nice size to work with because you could fit like a good amount of goodies in it, but it's still going to be kind of easy to ship and everything. So let's just go ahead and get started. I already have all the goodies that I'm going to include in it. I already have them all made. I'm gonna do like a little bit of like package decorating, but I already made those off camera just so like this whole process would be like shorter and I don't have to like totally bore you guys with like 10 minutes of just making the goodie packs. So the first thing I'm going to do is create, like just decorate this how I want it to look. And I already have some things in mind, so we're just gonna kind of roll with it and see how it turns out. So the first thing I'm going to do is glue this trim here that a pen pal sent me. And I just want to adhere it along this V shape here. And to do that, I'm going to use hot glue and kind of do it like very slowly so I can get everything just right, because this is kind of an awkward shape to be gluing trim at. Alright, and with that done, I am now going to take some of this pretty gold sequin trim and I'm just going to hot glue it along the top of the pom-pom trim, just to give it a bit more dimension. And you know, I just like layering stuff. I think it looks really fun. Alright, so now that is what that looks like. I did realize my trim got twisted here, so from here on is backwards, but this trim is kind of delicate and I don't want to risk pilling it up and kind of messing everything up. So I'm just going to leave it as is. I think it works fine as long as you don't look too closely. Alright, so now I am going to add some little ephemera pieces, just kind of decorate this up a bit more. So I actually made a little shaker here. I just used my X-Acto knife to cut out the inside of this frame, which is from the paper pad I'm using, which is Gather by Maggie Holmes. So I just cut out the inside of that, used some acetate, some foam tape, and some sequins to kind of put this all together, and I think it looks super cute, and I love that sound. So I just thought I could glue this here in the corner and maybe put this cute deer in the back just kind of peeking out. I think that that would look really cute. So this is what I have so far. So I just hot glued the little shaker down, which I think is really fun. And I just added this little ephemera piece of this deer behind it. And then, which is kind of messing up this little pom-pom. And then I used some, like, wannabe thickers? I don't know. They're kind of like thickers. I just used some pretty gold and white stripes to spell out love, which I think looks really cute. So before I add anything else, because I'm feeling a bit stuck right now with what I want to do, and whenever I feel stuck I like to move on and work on something else. So I'm going to show you guys all the goodies I'm going to include and then kind of decorate those up. Just so that once it's all loaded, it looks super cute and super fun. So the first thing I have to include is this super cute little rosette wand that I made. So I just made a little rosette and then added a little deer, bow, and heart layered up there. And I just hot glued it onto a straw from the Target Dollar Spot. I'm going to include this fun little pink pencil that I thought matched pretty nicely, which is also from the Target Dollar Spot. So I made some little hot air balloon embellishments, and I just got this punch recently, and if you follow me on Instagram then you know that I'm really liking it. So I just made some of those. I'm going to include this little bag of flare that I made. I do have a video on how I made the flare and the bag. If you would like to see, I'll leave a link in the description down below to that video in case you want to check it out. I made some little layered flowers and added some pretty gold glitter leaves to those. These are one of my favorite embellishments that I've been making lately. It's just a wood veneer heart from the Target Dollar Spot. And then I just used an arrow punch and a little heart punch and just layered those up on top of it. And I think it's so simple, but at the same time like really cute, and I think they could be used in a lot of fun ways. I also made some deer embellishments like the one I used on this wand here. So I wanted to include some punch outs, and I didn't want to put them all in the same bag because then I thought it would just look kind of jumbled. So instead I used 3 2x3 bags, and in this one I put love punch outs. In this one I put some little diamonds, and in this one some butterflies. And then to attach all of these bags together, I just used some gold glitter paper to punch out some tabs, tape those, all the little tabs to the bags, punch some holes, and then tied them all together with some blue cord and some white and gold twine. And I thought that that looked really cute. So that's what I did for that. Alright, so now I'm just going to kind of add a bit more decoration to some of the bags, just so that when everything is stuffed in the envelope itself, it's going to look really cute, and the recipient is just going to want to like dig in and look at all the goodies. So if you didn't notice though, everything I'm including in this, it's all handmade embellishments. So if you're ever on a budget and you don't really have a lot of money to go out and buy stuff to send to your pals, you can totally make it yourself. And I never used to make handmade embellishments until recently, and now I love it, and I'm gonna include them all the time with my mail. So with that said, I'm going to kind of start decorating these up a bit. So now I'm going to put everything in here and kind of just mess with the layout of it. And I'm also going to include some cut aparts from the paper pad, and then I just added some paper, some scrap paper to this blank little clothespin from Joann's, just to kind of tie it all together. So I'm gonna slide these through back there. So I think that is looking so cute already. I love like any kind of loaded Happy Mail. They just look so fun, and it's so fun to kind of like take everything out because you can fit so much more in there than you would actually think that you could. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of see if I want to add anything else to the envelope itself now that I can see everything inside of it. So the other things I decided to add were some, a phrase sticker here that says "Own Your Dreams" to kind of keep with the whole like whimsical aspect of this. I added some little heart chipboard pieces, a little arrow, and a little pipe cleaner bow that I made myself just up there in the corner. And the last thing I'm going to do is maybe see how some string around this, like some string tied around this looks. Okay, so that is the final result. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already for more crafty videos like this. If you want to participate in future You Picked It's, which is where I ask my followers what they would like to see me create, be sure to check out my Instagram, which I will leave linked down below as always. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!